What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys had a great New Year as well as a great Christmas. I know I did. I got a PS4 for my Christmas, and I've been playing a few games on it, so I'm very excited to hopefully be sharing some video game reviews with you guys at some point in the future. So today is going to be my Blu-ray haul for all movies that I bought for the month of December, and I know this video might be a couple of days late. But working a full-time job has been very stressful, and well, not really stressful, it's just been very busy, so I have not been having the most time in the world to upload videos. I will also be uploading my top 15 list of best movies that I saw throughout the year of 2022 this day as well, so you guys will get to see both videos today. So I got roughly maybe 15 movies to talk about with you guys, as well as a DVD that I bought, because this is a movie that does not exist on Blu-ray yet. So these are going to be all the movies that I bought throughout the month of December. So if you guys want me to review any of these in the future, just let me know. Leave a comment below. And we're going to get started with the DVD first, because this is the first DVD that I've bought in a couple of years, because there does not seem to be a Blu-ray copy of this anywhere. Can't find it. And that is The Ref. This was a very funny movie with Denis Leary, Kevin Spacey, and Judy Davis about a cat burglar who's holding these two hostage in their own home on Christmas Eve, and these two annoy the crap out of him. And I think it was just one funny movie. People say one of the best comedies out there. Is it a great comedy? Yes. I don't think it's the funniest movie I've ever seen, but I still really enjoyed this movie for what it was. So definitely recommend checking this movie out, especially if you guys love holiday movies. This is definitely a feel-good comedy to go out and see. We got Blade Runner: The Final Cut. I've seen this movie before many times. I just never owned the Blu-ray yet. And I enjoy this movie. I just think the pacing is way too slow. I think this would have worked better more as an action movie than more of a sci-fi noir story. But I do think it's one of Harrison Ford's best performances. Also, Rutger Hauer, who plays the main replicant in this movie. I do prefer Blade Runner 2049, even though that's like a movie that's like an hour longer than this one. I still think this one is more. I still think this one is a little bit too slow for me, but still, really enjoy it. I would recommend you guys check it out. Very influential movie as well. Has influenced a lot of sci-fi movies over the years. We got the Bourne Collection. I got this from Best Buy for like, I don't know, $25 or something like that. I've only seen the first one, so I will get into watching more of these pretty soon. I saw the first one, really enjoyed it. Thought it was a really good action movie, and I'm wondering how the rest of these movies play out. So definitely, so yeah, so if you guys want me to do a review series on this in the future, let me know, and I'll get back into watching these. Okay, we got Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. This one I did not see in theaters because I had no interest in seeing it. I am a fan of the first Doctor Strange, but when this came out, I just never had the time to, and I also wasn't that interested. But yeah, I gotta get a replacement case for this one because this one's cracked. As you can see up there in the corner, it's cracked. So gotta get a new one. But nevertheless, this was a great Doctor Strange movie. I prefer this one over the original by a lot, and I do regret not seeing it in theaters. And Wanda actually, she could be a horror icon from this movie. So yeah, Sam Raimi did a great job with this movie, so I'd highly recommend it. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. This is probably the worst condition that I've bought a Blu-ray in a while, because I got this from Walgreens. It was available in like the clearance area, so as you can see, it looks kind of dirty, and also the part that clips the disc shut, as you can see, the bottom one works fine, but the top one doesn't. So I hate that. I don't know why. It's just a pet peeve for me. But this was a really good comedy. Really enjoyed this. I love Mila Kunis. She is like one of my celebrity crushes. I just love this girl so much. So it's about a guy who is dating this very famous actress, and he's like a failing musician, and she breaks up with him, and then he goes to Hawaii for a vacation, and she's staying there as well, and then he starts getting together and starts a relationship with Mila Kunis, who works at the hotel he's staying at. So pretty funny movie. Recommend that one. Okay, possibly my favorite movie of all time, and if it's not my all-time favorite, it's probably in my top 3. Memento. I just love this movie so much. I love how different it is than from most storyline movies. This is a detective story told in reverse. I really like the idea of this movie being told backwards and as well as forwards, because it really keeps you guessing. And people say the movie doesn't have a lot of rewatch once you know the secret, but to me, this movie makes me ask more questions every time I watch it, because I keep thinking if this guy is faking his condition, or if he's real, or if he really does have the condition and he just doesn't know how to process it. But definitely, this is a great movie. This is definitely in my top 3 movies of all time. So if you guys ever want to see a top 100 movies of all time or top 25 movies of all time, let me know. You might see this on here. So yeah. Okay. Office Christmas Party. This was a good movie to watch. I do think it's a good Christmas movie to check out. It's not a classic by any means. This is not like Home Alone or The Ref or anything like that. It's fun. It's got some adult humor in it, but I have fun watching it. It's good to watch. Like, you don't even have to watch this at Christmas either. You could watch this in the winter. So I do think T.J. Miller is excellent. Which, if you guys, fun fact, if you guys did not know, I actually met this guy in person. He was doing stand-up comedy, and I was with my ex at the time, and he was doing stand-up, and we actually got to go on stage and meet him, so it was actually really funny. So definitely a funny movie. T.J. Miller is the star of the show in this movie, so I would recommend checking it out, but don't expect anything amazing from it. So, okay. Orphan First Kill. I love the first Orphan. The twist was spoiled for me because I watched a YouTuber, because I watched another YouTuber, Cody Leach, I think, yeah, Cody Leach. I watched his video, his review of this movie, and he revealed what the twist was. Not putting any blame on him, I actually didn't even really care, because most twists nowadays are ruined for me very early on. So it really doesn't matter to me now, but I still watched the movie afterwards, and I still thought the movie was very effective. This one, I was wondering, just like everybody else, how they were going to improve this concept of this girl, because now she's a fully grown woman in real life. So I kept thinking, how are they going to provide this concept, especially with a prequel now like 6 years in the future? And sure enough, they did a damn good job with it. So highly recommend this, and I'm debating whether or not I like this more than the first one. Okay, yeah, Revenge. If I had a YouTube channel in 2018, this would have been in my top 10 of that year. This is a French movie with Mathilde Lutz. She plays a girl who's hooking up with this guy. You can tell the guy's about to get married pretty soon, and they go to like his resort house in the middle of the desert, and one of the guys he's with her sexually harasses her, and they leave her for dead in the desert, and then she comes back and she takes her revenge out on all 3 of these men, and this is one of the most satisfying revenge movies and one of the most gory movies I've ever seen. This movie is crazy, and people might ask if I like rape revenge movies. It depends on how brutal it gets. Like if the scene that they're kicking off the story with is too graphic and too out there and too in your face, that's when I'm not enjoying it. If it's implied or it's shown very briefly, that's when I can process it. So this one let me process it, and I really enjoyed this movie nonetheless. So I would recommend you guys check this out. Mathilde Lutz is a fucking badass in this movie. Love her. My cats are playing around. They're being crazy again. Okay, guys, don't get mad at me for this. Silence of the Lambs. I've never seen it. I've never seen this movie. I'm still trying to open up to more psychological movies, and I did start watching the show Hannibal, which was a TV version of the movies that we got. Enjoying it so far. I have not seen Hannibal either, or Red Dragon, so I need to get caught up. Okay, I got this. Silence of the Lambs. People say this is the best one. I'm gonna check this out. I promise. Yeah, into it. Okay, Split. I saw this. I did not see it in theaters when it came out, but I still enjoyed it. And I now have the complete East Rail trilogy, is what they call it. You know, Unbreakable, this, and Glass. Love Unbreakable, love this movie, and I enjoy Glass. I didn't like it the first time I saw it because I thought the ending was kind of wasted. But the rest of the movie was pretty good leading up to that ending. And I'll watch it again, maybe my mind will change. So definitely recommend this. And James McAvoy, this is probably my favorite performance by him. Highly recommend it. Okay, we're going to my childhood now. The Spy Kids trilogy. I loved these movies as a kid. I loved the first 2. I thought they were amazing. It's basically like James Bond, but for kids. That's how Roger Ebert described them. Spy Kids 3 was always a guilty pleasure. That one takes place inside of a video game. The graphics are terrible, especially by today's standards, but I cannot help but have fun with these movies whenever I watch them. The first two, love them to death. These are like near perfect spy movies, child spy movies. The third one, guilty pleasure, and I hate the fourth one. I don't know why they went with that concept. I hate Spy Kids 4. That's probably my least favorite Robert Rodriguez movie. Maybe I'll do a review series with Robert Rodriguez's movies in the future. Okay, this movie I heard from Cody Leach, and I thought that I would check it out because of him. Oh shoot! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, I just dropped some. Okay. It's my dog in the background. She barks at everything. So sorry about that, you guys. Okay, we got Warrior. Yeah, so I did check this out I think last week, and I had a fun time with it. Yeah, it's about Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton play their two brothers. They're separated, and like they don't really speak to each other, and they enter this boxing competition. He used to be in the war, and he feels guilty about it, about what happened, and he wants to try to pay them back, try to pay the families. And Joel Edgerton's in fear of losing his house, so he tries to make he tries to get the money to be able to afford his house. So really good movie. I thought the fight scenes were excellent, and I really like the drama between the characters, so I would recommend you guys check this one out. Okay, and this one, check and see if it's not broken. No, we're fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. Had to make sure it wasn't broken, because I would have hated that. Okay, we got the 4K of Whiplash. I love this movie. This is definitely in my top 100 movies of all time, maybe even top 25. This is a great movie. It's with Miles Teller. He plays a drummer who enters this prestigious school for musicians, and he meets J.K. Simmons' character, who's a teacher, and he's known for his very hardcore and horrific teaching methods. Like, he'll force drummers to drum as fast as they can for like hours at a time, and it's kind of a scary movie in that sense. And this is a great ass movie. Like, the final performance, the final 10 minutes of this movie is excellent, and I love it. So this is definitely get yourself a copy of this movie, please. Okay, and the final purchase that I made, here's the thing. Okay, you know what? I'll show this one too, because I did purchase both of these the same month. Okay, I purchased both of these in the same month, but one of them didn't arrive until this month, but I'm still going to count them anyway. We got Season 3 of 24 from Japan, because like I said in my previous video, these Blu-rays you can only get in Japan. They're Region A, so they do play here in America. Okay, focus. Is it going to focus? No, I guess it won't focus. No, never mind. But yeah, you can only buy these in Japan. They're Region A, so they do play on American Blu-ray players, just so you guys know. And they have English audio, and the subtitles will go away. You just have to play around with it a little bit. But yeah, got this, and I got Season 4 as well. So yeah, the next 2 seasons of 24 on Blu-ray. So I just need to get 2 more seasons from Japan, and then after that, I'm done with the Japanese purchases of these movies, because these used to be like 70 or 80 bucks a piece, but then luckily they lowered them down. Now they're like 40 bucks a piece, which is great, so it's much easier to access them. I recommend buying them from Amazon, because they will arrive in better condition. I bought Season 1 a couple months back, and part of it is broken, and like the inside part, like if you look, this part right here that holds the discs in place, yeah, these little nubs right here, yeah, one of these is broken in Season 1. It sucks, but not a big turn off, so I will accept it. And yeah, I don't want to pay for another one again, so because it was a lot of money. So, but guys, that's my Blu-ray haul for December 2022, so last month. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my collection videos. If you guys want me to review any of these in the future, let me know. And also, I will also be uploading my best of the year video and just like soon after this one. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.